So I'm going to take you through a quick and easy makeup tutorial today, and you'll be able to see how I got these dramatic eyes, flawless base, and this gorgeous lip color. So let's get started. So the first thing I do is I apply silk, and you can apply this in a variety of different ways. I prefer to use a brush, and I just take a little bit of product and use it in a downward motion. Using a good primer is so important in getting a flawless foundation. Your foundation will sit in the creases and wrinkles and all of that in your pores if you don't use a really good primer. This primer, Silk, is also a pore and wrinkle minimizer. So after you use your skincare and hydrate your face, to use that will just create this absolutely flawless base for your makeup. So the next thing, because I'm going full coverage today, I'm going to use my color correcting tinted moisturizer. This comes in both light and medium. I did about 3/4 of a pump, and I apply it with my hands. So a lot of days I will leave just with color tinted moisturizer on my face, but today I am going to go full flawless foundation. So I'm going to now apply my anti-aging foundation. Now this is a neutral color, it's dewy. We have a variety of different colors so we can match your skin tone, but each one of these will actually go up and down 3 shades. So as you get tan during the summer, maybe a little bit more pasty in the winter or whatever, it will still match your tone. So the technique that I used to apply my foundation was a stippling technique. So this is a kabuki brush, and I literally just pushed the product around, and this works really well for honestly picking the product up and moving it where I want it on my face, and I can use the back of my hand or whatever to apply the product and just get a small amount on my brush. I've also seen girls just apply the product directly to their brush as they need it. So I always prefer to have like a little palette or something to keep my makeup clean and organized as I put it on. So, all right. Now that we've done foundation, the next thing that I'm going to do is actually, I'm gonna go in with my eyes. Now we haven't yet concealed or highlighted or done any sort of dimension. I just sort of colored my whole face one color. But I am going to do that eyeshadow. Honestly, I like to do it first so I can make sure that I get a really good line and no fallout. I'm not gonna use tape or anything like that. Too much work. So, Amethyst ShadowSense is the first one I'm going to use. And I'm just using a basic brush here, and I'm going to take a little bit of product and I'm going to apply this to the crease because this is going to be my transition color. So there is the Amethyst ShadowSense. So as you can see, I just applied it to the crease, nothing else yet. I'm going to now use Pink Frost, and I'm going to cover my lid with that. All right, so now that we've applied the Amethyst and the Pink Frost, I'm going to apply Onyx. Now, I know it's kind of a little bit scary to use a black, but I do want to make sure that there's a good amount of dimension. So I'm going to apply it here and then here to the bottom of my lash line. So I'm going to have just sort of a nice triangle of that black shading. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of this pink frost and just highlight the inside of my eye and under my brow, and then I'm going to add a little bit of sparkle. All right, so now we're going to go in with the pink Opal Shimmer, and I'm just going to add a little bit of sparkle. I always want sparkle. These eyebrows are killing me. So I'm gonna fill those in with some Garnet right now, which is one of the best colors to use. A lot of other girls, maybe with a little bit darker hair, use the Smoke Topaz, and then some of them even use the Onyx that we used on our eyelids. Such a difference brows make. Oh. All right, so I need to do a little bit of eyeliner, and with eyeliner, I'm gonna use Onyx, that ShadowSense again. We do have iSense with SeneGence, which is like an awesome product to do a wing, but this literally stays on my eyes so well that I probably could wear my eyeliner for days if I didn't remove it with my remover at the end of the day. But I have trouble smudging it on my bottom, my bottom lash. So I'm gonna use Onyx, and it's super easy to smudge. So, and I'll show you guys, I actually apply it with the wand here. Some of my customers and friends and colleagues will apply it with a little brush like this, but I prefer wipe off that excess product and apply. And that's it. So Onyx, super easy to apply for eyeliner, and it'll last all day. So I'm gonna have that nice nice line, and it was, as you saw, I'm sure it was super easy to smudge on my bottom lashes. So I won't even have to put any mascara on, which I do some days, but because I have my extensions, I may not have to do that today. All right, so now we're gonna add a little bit of dimension to my face. We're gonna do a little bit of contour, a little bit of highlighting, fix it up, and blush. We need blush. Yeah, look at this blush. Pink berry, beautiful. Cream to powder. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Moca Java, which is again a ShadowSense product, so versatile. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit here, on the sides of my nose, on my forehead, and bring it all together, basically. And then I'm going to also fix my under eyes. the more layers, the more contouring, the more dimension that we're able to add. So it's all just sort of, you know, coming together now. I'm going to do a little bit of concealer on my under eyes, and then I'm going to highlight. So I use our white concealer mixed with light, because light isn't quite light enough, but the coverage is so good. So what I did there is I tried to make a triangle from here down and up and really concealed that whole area, because that is where I want it to look nice and light. Now I'm just gonna come in with my highlighter, which is a Pearlizer, and I am going to apply it to all the areas of my face that I want to be a little bit more defined and also just stand out and be nice and shiny. Give me a nice glow. I'm going to finish off with my powders. So these are 3 different powders: Bronze Dust, Natural, and Silver Rose. I'm actually going to use all of them today. So Natural first. So all the product is in the handle of this brush, so it will dispense. You can actually take your handle right off though, and I do this with my tiny beauty blender, my little baby one. So I just baked in a lot of that powder. I'm going to wipe off the excess, and I'm going to use this to get some powder on the rest of my face. The Silver Rose powder, this one I'm going to use just on my cheeks, because I feel like it's going to really add a beautiful amount of sparkle to that Pinkberry blush. So just a little bit of that. And then the bronze, you're like, where is she going to put this? I'm going to use it where I put my contour. I use this brush to do all of that blending, because all of these are going to continue to give me product, and I don't want to keep getting product. All right, so that's really everything for my face today. So the Flawless Foundation definitely came out really, really well today. I'm happy about that. Pink blush is so pretty, and these eyes, I love that cool eye color. I usually don't go for that type of an eye color, so it's different. Okay. So I wanted to do a couple different LipSense colors today. So I'm going to go bold and do Berry, and then I'm going to add like this gorgeous amount of shimmer. So you get to shake up your lip color, and you want to make sure you apply it to clean, dry lips. And my lips obviously have makeup on them. So love the way that the drama of my eyes is today, for sure.